play fake to Montgomery, now Foles. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. He got 29 yards that time. First down. On first down, it's Patterson. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Foles. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And they work this out past the 25. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
2nd and 10, Stafford again. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that...
He's got it with the 15. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 41 yards. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. It was Desmond.
swish. Go ahead, touchdown like that. 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 Hey, hey, go ahead, touchdown like that. 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 Like work the middle, work the middle, work the middle.
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Ford Field tunnels, and the noise level in this place just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Lions get ready to do battle with the Chicago Bears.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First down, Stafford here. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And they will score a pick 6 for the Bears. Touchdown. So how about that? You draft him in the first round back in April, hoping he'll make some plays for you. And now look at this. Instant dividends. A pick 6 in his very first NFL game.
Put that ball on the mantle at home, young man.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Stafford here, coming off his pick 6. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And they will score a pick 6 for the Bears. Touchdown.
Santos lining up.
And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First due.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. The credit that sack to Robert Quinn.
Former first-round pick Leonard Floyd is no longer with the Bears, so they signed Robert Quinn to replace him as a sack guy. And Robert Quinn just got one right there. Had 11.5 sacks last year with Dallas. The best since his lone all-pro season in 2014. And I know the Bears are his 4th team in 4 years after stints with the Rams, Dolphins, and Cowboys. But don't be fooled by that. Robert Quinn still has a lot of juice left in his tank.
3rd and long, it's Stafford. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Take it in at the 22.
If you were me, you do this too.
And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Bears take over. Now we're going to get a stoppage. It appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter one of the new year. We'll be back. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Foles. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down.
Here's Foles. Now the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 40.
On 2nd and 11 now. Foles. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 31-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Back to the ground. This time Montgomery. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
8-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
Foles.
3rd down.
And able to find Graham. Complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Now Montgomery, he's got it on the draw. And able to work his way down to the 16.
Montgomery,
and he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Lions nothing.
And he's got Miller. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Miller. 1st and goal, Chicago.
Now Foles. And it's caught. And he takes this one in for the Bears. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Chicago.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Bears will extend their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And able to get this out to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any point. On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Gibson. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
Terrific catch and a big chunk of yardage gained by Kenny Galladay, and that's exactly what he does. That's why he's so dangerous downfield. Highest average yards per reception among NFC receivers in 2019 to over 18 yards per catch. He has the length and really has a nose for the football, especially when they put the ball in the air and he goes up and gets it.
On 2nd and 10, Stafford. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground.
And there's a familiar sight, Khalil Mack putting a quarterback down in the backfield for another sack. I know he only had 8.5 sacks in 2019, so a lot of people wrote that off as, hey, what's going on?
On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
At their own 49-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete.
To the sideline.
Now that'll bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to make it 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. Oh, but he'll be stopped well short of the first down marker, and it's a turnover on downs. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And the Lions will take over. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 43. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Number 10.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away and cut. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 40. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. We're calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Foles. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Stafford on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
And 7.
And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Emerson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal.
A loss of 13 yards. It's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's Montgomery. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, that'll be taken about a yard deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see it.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Trey Flowers showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. Open man there is Patterson, complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. Back to throw. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Foles on the give to Montgomery. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play.
Out of the gun now on third down. And he will not be able to get away as Foles is taken down.
To me, the defense was a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And he'll drop here to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 41. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. And we now have a new single-game interception king, a record-breaking 5th pick there.
If that's not the true definition of a ball hawk, I don't know what is. That is
and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Anthony Miller, 27 yards. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Santos with the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now in this drive. After what happened in the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Stafford throwing on target to Jones. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
In addition to his really good hands, Marvin Jones makes big plays downfield. Ended up missing the last month of the 2019 season. Still had 62 catches for nearly 800 yards. And even more importantly, 9 touchdown catches included in that number. When Marvin Jones goes downfield for a pass, oftentimes he finds his way into the end zone.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Down at the line of scrimmage. It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Stafford gets it quickly to Galladay. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Stafford's pass intended for T.J. Hawkinson. Incomplete.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes.
Bears 28, Lions nothing.
Stafford looks to throw again. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. From 3 yards out, and the Lions are able to cut into this lead. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on all. It's been a struggle. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And Robinson with a big catch. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Foles on target to Robinson for the Chicago first. They'll run on first down. It's Montgomery, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The linebacker, Christian Jones, there to make the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 8-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down, Foles. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The Bears on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Here's Foles. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Anthony Miller. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. As the Bears push further out in front.
Point is good.
And he's got it up and through. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
5-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 39. And they will score. Pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
Santos lining up for the extra point.
this is becoming tough to watch. I don't know that I've seen 3 pick sixes from the same quarterback in the same game.
And I know that many are going to scream at the coach about why did you let him stay out there to throw those. But truthfully, what are the odds that you're going to throw 3 pick sixes in a game? You want to leave him out there so he can work through some of the rough stuff.
Jamal Agnew on the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a... And got his man complete. The 20, 10, and he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his 2nd touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
The tackle by Jelani Tavai. A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he finds Jimmy Graham. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. Yeah, they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. And they'll indeed take a knee. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they take a knee. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory...
Oh, my goodness, another interception. Picked off here at the 32. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1.
Today's final score, Bears 42, Lions 14.
Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, I get ready to told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard when I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on them and I bust out the south side. Is that Vigo de Gallo? Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming. I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro. I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Yeah, more action and no talk. I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Hey, couple of bands up in my pocket. I don't want parts of your wild nonsense. You got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones, cause that's when I'm honest. Penthouse building reach heaven's heights. Nah, that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, whipping the Teslas. Ooh, I'm a mess, but I'm a it's all a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming. I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro. I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Yeah, more action and no talk. I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him.
Get out my way, Lil. Get out my way, Lil. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls, head to toe designer. Drip, little bit.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much ice on me, I wish I had 2 necks. I got homies that can sleep without 2. I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah, drip, little bit.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. Girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha macha with a rockin' black clothes. Whip around that Batmobile, ducking 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, little bro.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
I turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating around here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, yeah, when I hit that. Okay, yeah, yeah, when I hit that. Sound like you know. Okay, yeah, yeah, when I hit that. Okay, yeah, yeah, when I hit that. Stars born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these odds ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Ooh. Only winning is exception on my crew. Yeah. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, yeah, when I hit that. Okay, yeah, yeah, when I hit that. Sound like you know. Okay, yeah, yeah, when I hit that. Okay, yeah, yeah, when I hit that.
I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel away my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drip. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hissing, but I can't.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Chicago Bears. First down, Bridgewater. And his first look is incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. That's caught by Hollister. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. He's going to wind up and air it out.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
A second down throw for Bridgewater. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion.
10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Foles. This is caught. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Chicago.
Anthony Miller. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have taken the early lead.
Good.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. And this carries into the end zone, and this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Throwing again, Bridgewater on 2nd and 10. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 18. It's a Carolina 1st down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
At the 48-yard line.
Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. There defensively was Buster Screen to knock it away.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, Bridgewater again. And it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. This is the receiver turned running back, Cordero Patterson. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Foles. Open man is Kmet, the tight end.
To Cole Kmet. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now Foles. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
3 at the Bears' 44-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Bridgewater to the right side, and he's got more complete. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
The first quarter with the score Bears 7, Panthers 0.
Bridgewater on first down. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
Looking to throw again on second down. Bridgewater. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Panther.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off down at the 2. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7.
Rasul Douglas on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
3rd down.
And on 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he will have the Bears first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
And the Bears first down.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Now back to throw. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney.
Foles pass.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Foles on target there to Robinson. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Chicago.
They'll look to throw now on first down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. To throw again on 2nd down. Foles. That's complete to Mooney.
Foles pass.
The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
That's to McCaffrey, complete. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. Oh, and now some over-eagerness to try and block this. And it might turn into a first down. File that under the heading of catastrophe there.
No doubt about it. You're about to get the ball back, and yet can't hold your water, and end up jumping, and now you give them a first down.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 42. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
The extra point.
So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy, that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to it after the pick 6. Bridgewater looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
On for the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, that'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Foles going to lead the Bears to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 23. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And this is incomplete. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there, but it'll be 2nd down.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Foles. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he will not be able to get away as Foles is taken down. Zach Kerr gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to...
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Panthers have got it back to a one-score game.
All you hear from coaches and personnel directors in the NFL, how difficult it is for a rookie receiver to have an impact on the game. So much to learn, so much offense to absorb. Looks like he's picking it up pretty well.
I would say so. And how about that for your first career NFL touchdown?
I don't know that he envisioned it quite that way, but if he was smart, he probably dreamed about it a little bit.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Foles and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll look to throw right away. And Graham's got it over the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 33-yard line.
On 2nd down now. It's Patterson.
A running play.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Foles. And able to find Graham. Complete. And that little deke, the juke move that we saw, able to give him the first down yardage before he's brought down.
And the Bears
move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. It's caught outright by Graham. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. Here's Foles throwing complete to Miller. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
3 brings up 2nd and 7.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off near the 44. 20, 10, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Panthers.
Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski
different
was an
things
interception.
for different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
Too many syllables.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Patterson on the carry. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Once more, they turn to Patterson. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he will have the Bears' first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Completion left side to Miller. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
It's 2nd and inches. At the Panthers.
Now Foles. This to Graham on the short pass. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
2 yards. And the Bears
back to throw again. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He was covered by TreWallss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
4-yard attempt.
And that is no good. Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, just kicking a field goal there, that's a decision that could be open to second-guessing. You know, you're trying to get back within a field goal, but it didn't work out as planned.
And now you're banking on your defense to be motivated enough to get out there and get the ball back for you. I think if that ball goes through the post, the defense is naturally motivated, even elevated in their mission. Now, they've got to find a way to dig down deep and get it done.
And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there for Carolina. 43 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. From 13 yards out. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
32-yard line. 8 yards.
Throwing again on second down. Foles. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And all the way down to the 29. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
First down, Bears.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Foles. Throw left side, taken in by Miller. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 15-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2.
At the 8-yard line.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
At their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Coverage on the play by Kyle Fuller.
Here's Bridgewater. And this is caught. He hits more. And he is going to have a Panthers first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. That's good for a Carolina first. Bridgewater to Moore. Looking deep downfield.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing here, Bridgewater. And he comes back with one complete. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Bridgewater to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 32-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Bridgewater again. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Back to throw. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it.
Foles pass intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be